Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Toy Geek Maniac. I am your host, Chad Miller. I'm sure that most of you don't know this, but I'm not much of a horror movie fan, even though I'm a huge film guy. It's just not a genre that I've really gotten into. There are definitely some classics that I love, and and I try my hardest to get into horror films, but there's just a part of me that certain things I can't, even though I try. However, one of those classic films is John Carpenter's Halloween. And I did happen to purchase a Michael Myers figure to commemorate that whole, classic excursion of film history. And lately, in one of my, there's a big box store that's not national in my area. It's kind of like regional. They've carried these figures of some of the classic Universal monsters from Jada Toys. I've not been familiar with them. So I've not seen them elsewhere as far as any of the big box stores nationwide. So I was kind of like, you know what? I've seen the original Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, that kind of thing. And I thought, well, you know what? These look like amazing figures. Why not start a horror collection that I can be proud of? That I can say that, you know what? I can at least appreciate the genre and celebrate it. So here I go. So the first one I picked up is Bela Lugosi as Dracula. I'm not sure if they're licensed to create a likeness to the actual actor or not. Looking at it thus far, I'm not seeing so much of a resemblance. However, just the idea of it is pretty phenomenal. There are 4 figures in this collection, and according to the box art here, we're only getting 3. Dracula's not featured, although there's some cool art here that I might post on my wall of the pop culture. But I'm not familiar with this toy brand. Everything looks really awesome. So I'm excited to get into this and see if it's worthy. Fingers crossed. Alright, we're gonna start off with Bela Lugosi's Dracula. And actually, I can say that there is a bit of a likeness here. I think it's pretty cool. There is a cloth cape that I find to be really nice. It's kind of somewhat textured, so it gives it a little bit of depth. So that makes it quite exciting. We get a look down in the head, a bit of a look up, obviously side to side. Turn there, a bit of a pivot, which is nice. The lateral lift in the arms isn't so spectacular, but I'm okay with that. There's a shoulder pivot, there's a bicep pivot, there is a multifunctional, double jointed elbow. There is pivot in the wrists. Awesome detailing on the costume, by the way. That is pretty spectacular. As far as the torso goes, you get a little bit of work. Not a whole lot. There is a twist in the waist. Lateral lift in the leg. Not necessary, but it's alright. Thigh turn. Double jointed multifunctional knee. That is phenomenal. Crazy as it sounds. No boot turn, which is okay. The foot flexes forward. It doesn't really flex back so much. You do get a pivot. So that is kind of nice. So, so far, Jada Toys, I'm pretty impressed with your work. So we're going to take a look at the accessories that come with Dracula. First off, we get an alternate head with his teeth fully exposed. And that is exciting. I have a love-hate relationship with vampires. So yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to display him with this head, just for the sake of the fact that I need to confront my fears to a degree. So that's interesting. He also comes with this bat, which I really want to find a way to configure this into the box that I'm going to assign to my new line of horror figures. He also comes with this candelabra, and then he comes with a set of interchangeable hands. So up next, out of the same line, we get Frankenstein. This kind of always bothers me because technically it is Dr. Frankenstein that created the monster, and the monster isn't called Frankenstein, but then everybody wants to call the monster Frankenstein, so we're just gonna go with Frankenstein. The part was played by Boris Karloff, and he was under so much makeup that there was no way to tell. if this is an exact likeness to the actor or not. Once again, the same box art that you get without Dracula. And you get Frankenstein on the side here. And I'm looking forward to so many goodies now that I've opened Dracula. So, yes. Let's get going. Okay, so here we have Frankenstein's monster. Brilliance. Pivot to the head. Look down. Look up. Not much of a lateral lift in the arm, but you get the bicep turn, shoulder turn, double jointed elbow, flex in the wrist. Not much in the way of torso. You get a twist in the waist, a little bit of a flex of the lateral lift in the leg, thigh twist, double jointed knee. Not much as far as boot flex, but you do get a pivot. And the reason why I'm rushing through that is because this figure is so effing astounding. I can't even begin to explain how amazing this is. It almost has me in tears, actually. It is groundbreaking. It is one of the best things that I have ever witnessed in my life as far as the toy goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and break into some of his accessories that are also phenomenal. He comes with this alternate head, which for anyone who hasn't seen the film, I'm not going to say anything. I'm probably not going to display this head for reasons that those of you who've seen the film might know. So, but it's a great addition. I love it. I love that it's there. Fantastic. He has a set of alternate hands, which is nice. And there is a set of chains that can be clamped. I thought that they were going to be plastic and just like, but no, I mean, it's chain-like material, even if plastic. Really, really cool. So, Jada Toys, you have come out of the blue for me. I'm not sure where you came from, but as far as your figures go, they are astounding, and Bride of Frankenstein is the next one I need to have. Creature from the Black Lagoon I have not seen. I can give or take on that. However, if you decide you want to do any other horror movie figures, go for it. I don't know if you have a license with Universal, but man, oh my gosh. I have not wanted to be a horror toy collector so much as I do right now. So I'm like wanting, I've got a Michael Myers, I want a Jason Voorhees, I want a Tim Curry Pennywise, I want Carrie, I want Reagan from The Exorcist, Freddy Krueger, did I say that? I'm not a horror movie buff at all, but all of a sudden it's just like this toy line and this manufacturer has just invigorated me, and yeah, I'm bowl over. So thank you, Jada Toys, and thank you all for watching, and if you have suggestions as far as horror movie toys go, I'm welcome. If they are in scale to, you know, what I have, yeah, absolutely. I've got a box now sitting here waiting for horror to be filled. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light to you all.